And now, your host of Last Month in the Worlds of Minecraft, JoJoNAloha.
Thank you, everybody. It's good to be here. I'm excited. This makes 2 months in a row, meaning we have finally lived up to the name. To be fair, though, the name just says last month. It doesn't say anything about happening monthly. So when we took a 4-month break in between episodes, technically we didn't lie. We were just a little busy. Then again, of course, as of taping, last month was February, but when I wrote all this, last month was still January, and depending on upload schedule, some of the things that we saw last month in January may have actually happened back in December. Like how Tango got a New Year's gift instead of a Christmas gift. Roll the clip.
I thought Christmas time was over. What is this? Merry Happy New Year. It's February.
Hello, Tango. If you need me to be a dispenser, I will be a dispenser for you. Observers, I will look at something and go, look, Tango, it's doing things. I'm looking at it, Tango.
When that updates, I need you to give me a redstone signal. You can make that piston go up.
I'm looking so hard right now. I'm doing all the... Ah! Piston!
There's a little bit of redstone delay.
I have a chest now. Yep. Already.
There you go. You can move now, right? And then come over here.
Yep.
And you stand on top of that hopper.
Yeah.
Put the piston here. Put the piston on. Yeah. And push each of these blocks in order.
I'm going. I'm going as fast as I can, dude. Target block.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm on audible target block. Ow!
Yes.
I think that was one of the funniest moments of the season so far, but for some reason my literal programmer brain just kept thinking about how awful they were as redstone components. Like, they just invented a slower version of an observer, chest minecart, and a flying machine. Speaking of redstone things, I can't believe I forgot to mention the redstone awards in the last episode. They did set a record number of people on the server for about 1 redstone tick. You'd think that having the brightest minds of redstone would make the event run smoothly. Between get them off the stage and the server is down, you have a very dangerous drinking game. But it went as well as you can expect for an event that lets anyone in. Despite the technical difficulties, it was a great show and all the awards were well deserved. It was bound to happen though. Put any 3 redstoners on a server together and it's bound to crash at least once.
There was an insane leg spike. There was like 100,000 cent there. That could be a little bit of a problem. What the? No. Suzuma, stupid skunksing, man. Guys, I just broke the server so badly. Oof, disconnected. Internal exception, blah, blah, blah. Server crash. All of a sudden, alarm. Winter skulls are building up again.
Did you see the new version of Minecraft? Minecraft Search? Yeah, apparently I'm almost a year behind on this one. To be fair, that is probably the quickest I've picked up a new game since the original Halo. But it was nice. I finally can say I've 100%ed a game now. I still failed to kill the creeper though. As usual, it just blew up. Of course, I have to mention Minecraft Live just around the corner on March 22nd. Did you see this suggestion for a new mushroom variety? Would you call it a warped mushroom though? Because it's not a warped mushroom, it's a warped fungus. Or maybe it's like mycelium is to mushrooms as nyelium is to newshrooms? Warped newshrooms and crimson newshrooms. Soup for Eloise wins best tweet of the month. I read Minecraft's post of a post and just thought they ran out of ideas. Soup for Eloise read it and thought, I can make this actually funny. You know, I could use somebody with that talent because whoever's been writing my jokes just doesn't have it. Here's the latest from the writing room. You call these jokes? Ah! Wow, not sure what happened. We must have lost signal there for a second. Anyway, we're back now and have a great show for you. NJCoffeeJunkie and SmoLCatzZ are here. Welcome to Last Month in the Worlds of Minecraft, a show about the many worlds of Minecraft, worlds created by all of you out there. I'm your host, JoJoNAloha. For our first segment, let's take a look at what the community has been up to this month. First up, we have this cherry blossom banner by MC Banners. Banner art like this is so impressive to me. And then we have this mossy hollow by Koala Builds. I love the contrast in this build and the different roof styles. And then we have this medieval castle on water by Pixel Beaster Official. Such an epic castle. It has some great realism to it. And here we have a lumberjack cabin by Rare. This is cute. In particular, look at those ridges on the roof. Such a neat detail. And here's a perspective build by Bismuth Thief. This takes perspective to a whole new level. And here we have a jungle villager portal by Johnny Patchen. This is so good, it belongs in a forgotten jungle. And then here's Citadel of Karis Galadon by Articraft. This server just looks insane. And then we have Medieval Ideas by Clay Design MC. So many good ideas for interiors here. And then Goodbye End Update by Lances 2. This is not just an end city, this is an end empire. And then we have wall decorations by Massive Spec. These are always so cool. And here's a chest set houses by Nighty Builds. Not only do these look amazing, but they are houses with complete interiors. And here's my house on a survival server by Mine MXTS. That is one big house with some really great architecture. And last but not least, a Badlands Pueblo by Novello Michael. I really like the architecture of this build too. Really fits in with the local biome. All right, everybody, let's give it up for our first guest tonight, NJCoffeeJunkie. Hey, NJ, nice to have you here.
Really good to be here. Thanks. Hi, everybody.
So how did you first get into Minecraft?
Well, I kind of got into Minecraft through my husband, Manatee Gag. He's been playing since, I think, before the Nether update. And he showed me once that he reconstructed our house. And it wasn't really my thing until he started having me sit and watch some Minecraft videos, you know, Mumbo and some of the Hermit Crafters. And I just fell in love with it, especially Imp and Skizz's Naked and Scared series.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I wanted to do that. And so I started playing.
Such a good series.
Mm-hmm.
And like building your own house in Minecraft, that seems like everybody does that at least once, right?
I think so, yeah. And it was so realistic and so detailed that I had some trouble picking my jaw up off the floor. It was so good.
What's your favorite part of the game or the community?
Oh my gosh. You want me to pick just one? My favorite part of the game is the exploration and being able to go spelunking in the deepest, darkest caves and the mine shafts and stuff. I like finding treasures and things like that. And just the infinite possibilities of what you can build and what you can do. As far as the community goes, it's a very supportive community. It's full of people who are just absolutely brilliant, and they have all these different ideas, and they figure out how to execute them. And if you're not sure how to do something, you can say, hey, I'm trying to do this. Can I have some advice or tips or something? And they always come through in the clutch.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, well, mining is kind of one of my favorite things to do too. When I'm like, I'm not sure what to do. Let's go mining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like to farm too.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm known for raising cows.
Yeah. Epic wheat farms. Yeah.
Yes. Have to feed my moo babies somehow.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know all that it takes to be a full-time content creator, and sometimes that means having people behind the scenes helping you. So from what I understand, you're one of those people that helps behind the scenes. Can you tell us a little about that?
I can. For those who don't know, I'm Joe Hills's project manager. And if you don't know who Joe Hills is, he's on the Hermitcraft server. And I became friends with him after we met at a random convention. We went there to go meet Wells Knight, and he happened to be there with Python. The convention was called Too Many Games. I ended up becoming friends with him, as did Manatee Gag. And he and I ended up getting together with a group of people. We created this very cool little group. We called ourselves Draw for Charity, and we played Uno. But the people that we were with, including Joe, weren't exactly sure how to put together a charity event. But I did, because I've done charity work and advised conferences and other things for a very, very long time through one of my volunteer organizations. And so he saw how organized I was and he saw how I was able to help put everything together. And he just kind of looked and went, I need someone like that in my life. And so he asked me if I could help him out as he was making the transition to full time. And I said, sure, I can help out. And I've been working with him now. It'll be 5 years this June.
Wow,
and I help him, manage his life.
That is awesome.
As he puts it.
Watching Joe's episodes, like he's so creative and chaotic, and sometimes it's like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely see how he could use some of that. What kind of things do you typically work on?
Well, there's a lot of stuff that I can't really get into because it's private or operational security and stuff. But yeah. I basically help him, with his calendar. I help talk through some stuff. I do a lot of listening as he kind of figures some things out. Sometimes he'll say that I'm his sanity check, but mainly it's just to help him stay organized on some of the long-term stuff. I help him with goal setting and things of that nature. I can't really get into too much else, unfortunately.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite project you've worked on so far?
Oh my gosh. I was actually looking through all of my screenshots this morning, and I have 3 or 4 that are the ones that I'm super proud of. A few years ago, when I first started playing, I made a cafe on the nether roof of one of the servers I was on. I believe it was Joe's Season 6 server. And I made this giant cappuccino mug with his @ symbol on the top. And inside it was just this club, this little coffee shop club that had a performance stage and stuff like that. So that was one of them. I'm currently working on a tribute to my dad who passed away in 2020. And I'm recreating his coffee mug. That's actually a soup mug. The man loved coffee more than me, if you can believe it.
Wow.
So I'm rebuilding that, and I'm going to put on the inside, it'll have as close to a replica as I can of the block that I grew up on. And the other thing was my first ever build that wasn't necessarily a house was something I called Barnes and Joble. And it was a bookstore with a little flat or apartment on the top, like how shops were in the town where I grew up. Those are my 3 favorites.
Yeah, some very on-brand builds.
You should see my coffee shop. I built a coffee shop in an underground mall, and it was a combination of a Hot Topic and a brewer, a coffee brewery.
Nice.
Kind of neat. Yeah, I'm proud of that one too.
Who or what are you inspired by?
Oh my goodness. I'm inspired by the people on the servers where I play, because they're so much better at building than I am. I mean, I'm more of a miner and an explorer than I am a builder. I can build squares like a boss, but not much else other than that. So I take inspiration from people who have a lot more experience than I do. I'm inspired by Skizz, of course. I love how his builds have this depth to them, and there's a lot of thought behind them and a lot of chaos. He and Joe are very much chaos gremlins.
Yeah.
I'm inspired by Pearl. I think her builds are next level. And I'm definitely inspired by Mumbo and Cleo. Zombie Cleo. Zombie Cleo's builds are out of this world, and her armor, their armor stand work is, if I could be half as good, or even a quarter, I would be so thrilled.
Yeah,
that's mostly where I get my inspiration from. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a great list. And anything you can tell us about any upcoming projects?
Yes, I'm so excited to share with you that. One, I have a charity event coming up on May 5th. I don't have the time just yet because I also have my final for grad school that day, apparently. Yay. That'll benefit the American Cancer Society, as it does every year. We're going to be celebrating my birthday by fundraising for an awesome cause. And then also on that day, we're going to have a special surprise, but I can only hint at it. I can't announce it yet.
Okay.
So be on the lookout.
Yeah.
We'll see something really cool.
Yeah. So Why don't you tell us where should they keep an eye out?
Well, you can find me on Blue Sky at NJCoffeeJunkie, all one word. You can also find me on Twitch as NJCoffeeJunkie. I stream a few times a week when time permits. And I also have a Discord server that anyone is welcome to join. If you want the link, just hit me up on Blue Sky or find me on Twitch, and I will get that to you.
Nice.
Yeah, would love to have people come hang out.
And do you have any advice for anybody that is considering working in this space?
As a project manager or?
Yeah, like
something like that.
Any part of the YouTube Minecraft creative like aspects, what it entails, like things that maybe they don't think about that you might have some insight in.
Well, the one piece of advice I've been given over the years since I started playing in 2018, I believe, that has always stuck close to me is have fun. And if you're not having fun, do something else. Because at the crux of it, it should be a fun thing to do. A lot of what goes into creation, it's a lot of hard work. And if it's something that you want to do full time, you're going to be prepared or have to be prepared to put in a lot of time and effort and energy. But if it's something that you want to just do in your spare time, don't stress about it. And some of the stuff that you do right away may not be, high quality, but it doesn't have to be, because it's something that you're having fun doing, that you're loving to do. And that's at the end of the day, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Is having fun with what you're doing.
Yeah, I love that. The show kind of started out that way. Like it's something I, wanted to do and I thought it was a fun idea and wasn't the greatest quality. And I think we've, always making small improvements to it. That's kind of the goal, and to have fun with it. So
of course.
Really love that advice.
Yeah, that's what sticks with me.
Yeah. Thank you, NJ, for being here today. Everybody give it up for NJ Coffee Junkie.
Thank you for having me.
And next up, we have a little mini game. We played Zedaph's dripstone boat race. Let's see what happened.
Oh, no, I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm stuck. Come on, you can do it.
Oh, you might have gotten behind the stalagmites, so you might be safe still.
I died instantaneously.
Yeah.
Absolutely instantly died.
I went so slow, but it's okay. I loved it.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
Now you can pull up to the carpet.
I don't trust it. I'm waiting a second. See? That's what happened to me, is I was too eager.
It was instant.
I'm back in. Go. Go. No. Go. All right. Come
on, we can do this. Oh,
I can do this.
Oh gosh.
Go that way.
Oh,
Go that way. Go that way.
Scared. Oh, you're gonna win. No, how is your boat so fast? I think it's the cherry boat. Oh, you got me.
I did it. And I'm running out of inventory.
Yeah.
You have like a turbo booster on that boat or what?
Caffeine.
The boat has also had coffee.
Yes.
All right, this is my round, I believe.
I believe in you. And no.
Okay,
Get back
well,
on the boat.
that's
Get back
good
on
for
the
me.
boat.
Oh man.
It's my time.
Back on the boat. Go, SmoLCatzZ, go. Go, SmoLCatzZ, go.
I'm going.
You're going.
Go, speed racer.
You got this. You are so ready.
It only took both my components being skewered, but I did it.
That's okay.
I'll take that.
You did great.
I have no shame. I'll take that.
I tried to catch up to you. You were just like, nope.
All right, everybody, let's give it up for our next guest tonight, SmoLCatzZ. Welcome. Great to have you here.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Any remarks on that mini game?
I have no shame whatsoever in accepting my win by both my opponents perishing. I count that fully as a valid win, and I will not receive any criticism on it. I'm not competitive. It's fine.
So, SmoLCatzZ, how did you first get into Minecraft?
Well, so I moved back to the US after living abroad for a few years in 2019. And I was looking for a job and didn't really have a lot to do outside of that and was staying with a friend. So she was like, when you're not interviewing and sending out applications, like you could be playing Minecraft and we could play it together when I'm home. And I was like, isn't that like a kid's game? I was very skeptical about it. And she was like, no, like you're going to love it. It's so creative. It's fun. Like try it out. So I downloaded Minecraft on, at the time, my MacBook, and I started playing it and I was instantly hooked. Just could not put this silly game down. I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing in this. I have to figure this out. And so I ended up finding Pixel Rift's like Minecraft survival guide series and just ingesting every piece of like informational Minecraft content that I could find, because I was like, I need to know everything about this game. And I have been deeply addicted to Minecraft since. And it's been like 5 years. So
yeah, I love Pixel Rift series. That's
me too. Oh, such a good series.
Since then, you started doing what you call fish reviews. What motivated you to start doing those?
Well, just some backstory for maybe people who don't know. A fish review is a fishing interview. And it's where I interview Minecraft content creators while fishing in Minecraft. Because if you're like me and many other Minecrafters, sitting still is hard. And being interviewed and standing still in the game is also harder. So it's helpful to have something to do with your hands. Hence fishing. But that started because I was on a 1-month server that a friend of mine had put together. And the concept for the server was that at the end of the world, it was deleted. Everything was gone. So, and it was meant to be this sort of exercise in like acceptance and letting things go. So I didn't want to build anything because I was like, well, it's just going to be deleted after that. And then my beautiful build will be gone and I can't use it anywhere else. So I just decided that I was going to fish the whole time because fishing sounded like fun. So I built myself this tiny little boat, like out kind of near our spawn. And I just sat around and fished for literally weeks. All I did. And what kept happening was other members of the server would come up and start chatting with me and fishing because it was fun. So as we were like just sitting around and yapping and fishing, we started joking that like I could do little interviews because as people were hanging out more and more, I started asking them lots of questions because I'm a yapper and I just keep talking. So we ended up joking that they could be a fish review, a fishing interview. And so myself and Tadpole Milk, who's a good friend and also a fellow creator and was on that server, we recorded the first fish review kind of informally, just while in the server, while he was live streaming and chatting. And it turned out amazing. It turned out so good. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, I have to keep this going. Now, 14 and so episodes later, we're still fish reviewing, and I've branched out to include all types of creators. I've actually interviewed Joe Hills, who NJ, of course, knows. And I've got a couple more people lined up, actually, to record in the next couple of weeks. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, the format of this show is different from Fish Review, but I think they share a common interest in getting to know other members of the community. And what's something surprising or unexpected that you learned about the Minecraft community from doing Fish Reviews?
So I kind of touched on it a little bit, which is that none of us can sit still. It's been like one of those things where I've learned that like you truly have to have something for everyone to do in one of these interviews. Like you need to have something for them to do with their hands almost, or else we all go crazy. And I think it's because a huge number of us are on like the neurospicy spectrum, myself included. And that's been really interesting talking with people of like how many Minecrafters identify like along that spectrum in some way, and talking about the ways that Minecraft has interacted with that has been really interesting. I think the other fun thing has been figuring out or like finding out how people got into Minecraft, because everyone's like Minecraft story is a little different. And they're all kind of interesting. It's almost never like, oh, I just bought the game and I started playing. There's always some sort of like silly little backstory going on. It'll be like, oh, well, my brother had an Xbox 360 and he was playing Minecraft. And then one day his dog was going to die in lava. And so I had to rescue it. And then I haven't been able to stop playing Minecraft since. Like, it's all stuff like that,
Yeah.
It's never just a straightforward story.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, I think Skizzleman asks, like, what got you, like, to realize this isn't just a game, right? Like,
it truly isn't just a game. Minecraft has been such an exercise in like creativity, in like building art skills. Like you can, through building in Minecraft, like learn basically to sculpt. You can learn color theory. There's all this stuff. And like Minecraft is so amazing in the sense that it's created and has built this humongous community like worldwide around it. Like truly, it's not just a game to me and to I think many other people. Like it is so integral in my life now in a way that I don't know how I'd ever not play Minecraft.
yeah, it's such a good community. And like there's so many different parts of it too. Like you could be really deep in the building community or redstone community, and then even in redstone, like there's like game breaking tech that's like its own thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like the dock end, like breaking the game redstone versus like the trying to farm as many of these like as possible sort of like redstone sort of area.
Yeah.
I'm not a redstoner. Redstoners, please don't yell at me. I just know that they have pretty flashy lights on them, so I don't know anything.
Yeah, I try. I like that part of the game, but yeah, I wouldn't call myself redstoner like those.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite project you've worked on so far?
So I think my favorite project so far is my Kraken build. And there's some debate if it's a Kraken or an octopus, because I call it a Kraken. And I also refer to him as the beloved octopus boy. He doesn't have the correct number of tentacles for either of those creatures, so it's fine. His name is Charybdis, after the monster from Greek mythology. And he was built completely in survival on the Homie server, which is a server I'm on with a whole bunch of friends. And it was the biggest build I've ever built, as well as one of the most challenging builds I've ever built. And one of my first big organics. And I'm so proud of how he turned out. He's so beautiful. I'm actually still working on him. It's one of those projects that never ends. I'm currently building him a giant ice cave to be basically like crawling out of.
Wow.
But it was so much fun. And it really reaffirmed my love for building organics, because like I can build a house, that's fine. But like organics, I feel are my jam. I love creating creatures and things that look alive in Minecraft. So it was so much fun. I'm so proud of how this build turned out. And advice for anyone trying to build an organic, and this is advice that other people gave me, specifically Dame the Diamond Sandingo, start with the eyeballs first. If you're trying to build a giant creature, if you start with the eyes, you're going to set the scale for the rest of the body. Because if you've ever tried to build an organic before, you sometimes end up in that silly space where you're like, okay, the head is really big and the legs are really small.
Yeah.
So if you start with the eyes, that sets the scale for the skull of it. And then that sets the body, basically, and it keeps going. So literally, the beginning screenshots I have of this build, it's just like a floating eyeball, which is really funny. And then we built around it, basically.
Yeah, that looks so cool.
Thank you. Yeah, the underwater building part was really miserable, actually. But thankfully, conduits saved the day. That's a silly Minecraft opinion I have, which is that conduits are deeply underrated. Because they're actually like the most useful thing if you're trying to do any underwater building, because they give you like haste and basically like full bright, yeah, and water breathing, and they get rid of the drowns. So
yeah, man, and it's a survival build. That's just impressive, like at that scale.
Yeah, I definitely died more times than I'd like to admit doing this. And I love that I did build it in survival just because it was like, I can do it. Though not to knock creative building, because I even build on creative servers as well. But there's something so deeply satisfying about placing every single block by hand in survival while, trying not to fly into a wall and get eaten by a drowned or whatever is happening.
Yeah.
But my goal is, as a creator, to build more big creatures. I now on my Twitch channel have Legendary Beast as a redeem. It's a whole bunch of channel points, but the idea being that the community will give me a picture of some sort of monster they want, and I have to build it somehow. So I'm really excited to build more big creatures and end up with all kinds of monsters on my servers.
That's cool. Who or what are you inspired by?
A little bit of everything, honestly. I don't think there's like any one thing I'm inspired by. I'll see something that another creator posts, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. Or my community will make a silly joke while we're trying to build a pumpkin melon farm. For example, this happened recently where I was failing miserably at building a pumpkin melon farm. And then I just sat there breaking melons for a bit because I was annoyed. And then they were like, oh, melon ASMR. And now I'm supposed to be making a melon ASMR video. I don't know. I'm inspired by art I see online or by things I see in real life. Sometimes my partner will say something to me about a Minecraft build he's working on, and then I'll want to go do something similar. I don't know. I think as someone who took a lot of art classes as a younger person, and then because my real life job has nothing to do with art or creativity whatsoever, I kind of stepped away from that until I got back into Minecraft. I think now Minecraft is my creative outlet, and it's like I just want to build anything and everything. Like my builds and my content, I will fully admit, are all over the place. There's super flat content, there's big monsters, there's houses, there's cozy long plays, there's a little bit of everything. And it's because I just love to see something cool and I'm interested in it, and I just let my ADHD brain run.
Yeah. And you play hardcore as well.
I do play hardcore. I play Totemless hardcore, actually. I just hit last weekend 1,000 days in Totemless hardcore.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was super fun. Thank you. I was very proud of myself because I really wasn't a hardcore player until recently, but I really wanted my own hardcore world. I'd seen so many other people who have these absolutely astounding hardcore worlds with these beautiful builds on it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, but I want to go Totemless just to see that I can. And it's been going great so far. We have all kinds of really cool builds and been working on projects on there. So the goal is to keep that world running and put big monsters on it and hopefully not die.
Yeah, I am not brave enough to do that. I know I would last like a day.
Well, some advice as a hardcore player is that shields are your best friend. A shield will save your life in almost every instance. And 2, don't go caving. I think a huge mistake people make when they're starting a hardcore world is they go caving for minerals right away. And it's like, no. You want to go the like kind of boring route of villager trading. Caving is so dangerous, and the number of people who have lost their hardcore world because they're like, oh, I just need a little redstone, let me go in a cave. And it's like, bad idea. Don't go caving until you have good armor, until you have an elytra. Don't trust it. Although I did break my own rules because I raided an ancient city on like day 3 of my world by just stealing wool from the city. So like, maybe not the most stick to my own advice person, but yeah, don't go caving. Skeletons are mean. It's a bad idea.
Yeah. Skeletons without a shield. That's the worst.
Yes, exactly.
Usually
that's
what
why you
I
get a shield
do.
instantly. Yep. I'm either my own silliness, like I'll just be running around and I fall in a hole because I'm not paying attention, is how I usually go out, or it's skeletons. So
yeah. Anything you can tell us about any upcoming projects?
Yeah. So I have a couple fish reviews scheduled. So hopefully some more fish reviews coming out in the next month or two. Again, the melon breaking ASMR video, which I have no idea how that's going to turn out, but that is something I'm working on. As well as I'm building a really big Elden Ring inspired build in my hardcore world that hopefully will be making some progress soon. We're kind of like a third of the way there right now. Building like a gigantic like ellipse, basically, like a platform inside of the like what's the word in geography for like when a mountain has like a valley on the inside that's round? I don't know. Is there a word for that? Geography people? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Like a hole almost. I don't know. But yeah, working on a giant Elden Ring inspired build that people can get a armor stand on as like a Hall of Fame sort of build, and some other stuff in the works that's like really early phases.
Cool. Remind the audience, where can they find you?
So you can find me on Twitch at SmoLCatzZ with 2 Zs, as well as on YouTube, SmoLCatzZ with 2 Zs. I'm on Twitter as well, but I don't really use it a ton. And I'm on Blue Sky. And I also have a Discord that you can hang out in if you want updates for what I'm up to, if I'm traveling for work and therefore not streaming or making content for the week or whatever, that you can find the invite on my Twitch channel.
Awesome. Thank you, SmoLCatzZ, for being here today. Everybody give it up for SmoLCatzZ.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back right after this. Are you a Minecraft builder? Or maybe you're a Minecraft cosplayer.
I am Steve.
A Minecraft fan artist? Or maybe you make map art or pixel art? Perhaps you write Minecraft fan fiction. We are always looking to feature Minecraft projects just like yours. Send us your submissions at submission@lmitwom.com. And if you're interested in being a guest on the show, reach out to us at apply@lmitwom.com. Thanks, everybody. It's been a great show. Apologies to BOO, but we ran out of time. See you next month. Have a good night.